Hello cookbook fans, this is Carrie with Cookbook Divas, and today we're going to be exploring 4 of Ina Garten's Barefoot Contessa Cookbooks. We are doing this as a show for Amazon Live. It is a shopping show helping people decide if they want to buy cookbooks or not. We're just going to wait for our Amazon friends to join us. I have 4 cookbooks to look through, including Barefoot Contessa at Home, Cooking for Jeffrey, which I think is perfect for me and my boyfriend, cooking meals for just the 2 of us here in our home. We're also going to look through Cook Like a Pro, and we're going to look through Modern Comfort Food, which I think is her most recent one, but we're going to find out. Let's start out with Modern Comfort Food, and thank you for hopping on so quickly to our YouTube and Facebook friends. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I have a green shirt and green reading glasses in honor of today. I'm Scottish though, not Irish. Let me jump on. Let's chat about Modern Comfort Food, and I would love to hear from you if you are a fan of the Barefoot Contessa TV show. I am, because she makes everything look so easy and quick to create that I love her style of cooking. Okay, here's a quote from her. Cooking really delicious comfort food, particularly fresh modern comfort food, ensures that everyone at your table will feel happy and satisfied. Isn't that how we want the people we love to feel? I know I do. All right. This came out in October 2020, so I think it is her most recent one. We'll take a quick preview of it. She writes on the front jacket, "We're all so stressed these days to keep you from trying to decide if my glasses are better or worse. Reaching for a pint of ice cream or a cold martini to soothe your feelings. Ina Garten has written a book devoted to helping you serve up seriously satisfying and delicious foods that feeds not only your cravings but also your soul." Okay. Starting off with a picture of pizza. Can't go wrong. Ooh. Of course she would have the most amazing food photographers working with her. Photographs by Quentin Bacon. Perfect last name for being a food photographer. Be sure to say hi in the comments. I will start off over on Amazon. Hi! Happy St. Patrick's Day. Alright, send. Just getting the conversation going. Alright. Clarkson Potter is her publisher. Whoa, that's a lot of firewood. I wish I had a nice stack like that. Alright, table of contents. Cocktails. She would start off with that first. Lunch, dinner, vegetables and sides, dessert, and then breakfast at the end, unlike most cookbooks. I like that. I like that it's a little bit different. Oh, there's all of her cookbooks. Barefoot Contessa Family Style, Barefoot Contessa Foolproof, Barefoot Contessa Cookbook, Barefoot Contessa How Easy Is That, Ina Garten Make It Ahead, Ina Garten Cooking for Jeffrey, Barefoot Contessa at Home, Barefoot in Paris, Barefoot Contessa Back to Basics, and Barefoot Contessa Parties. Okay, so this is actually not a Barefoot Contessa branded book. It is by Ina Garten. Okay. She wrote, "Thank you. Could this possibly be my 12th cookbook? I started writing the Barefoot Contessa Cookbook in 1997, and the team that worked on the photographs for that first book taught me so much about photographing food. I'll always be grateful to them for those exciting days we had together. 20 years later, blah, blah, blah." Okay, what is it about comfort food? We're just going to take a quick peek through this cookbook so you can get an idea what it looks like inside. And I'd love to hear, if you cook any of her recipes, what your favorites are. She's recommending her favorite brands. Italian Parmesan cheese. All right, let's start off with the cocktail chapter. This is going to make me thirsty, and it's nowhere near happy hour because it's 4 p.m. I should have made a beverage. She offers multiple recipes. We can't look through the whole book, but she talks about hot spiced apple cider, ultimate Bloody Marys, frozen palomas, and then food, potato galettes, fresh crab nachos, cheese puffs. Oh my gosh. She writes about modern entertaining. Here's the hot spiced apple cider. It just started raining at my house near Seattle. Oh, I'm into palomas lately, but I don't order them at restaurants because I don't want to accidentally get like a diet grapefruit soda or something. Ugh. So this does not involve soda, thank goodness. It involves freshly squeezed ruby red grapefruit juice, tequila, white, freshly squeezed lime juice, simple syrup, ice, kosher salt, and some grapefruit wedges. Pomegranate gimlets, how good does that look? Potato galettes with smoked salmon. Cacio e pepe cheese puffs. Yay, pepper and cheese and eggs and Italian pecorino. Here's grilled oysters with lemon dill. Spicy pimento cheese spread. Perfect for cocktail hour. Kielbasa with mustard dip. Let's move on to the next chapter. Definitely comfort food. Finding inspiration. Oh, we're in the lunch chapter. Puff pastry croutons. Split pea soup with crispy kielbasa. I almost made split pea soup today. I had the peas out. I was about to rinse them and pick through them, and then work got crazy and I ended up microwaving leftovers instead. Homemade chicken stock. Baked fish chowder. Maine lobster stew. Notice that every recipe so far has a big picture next to it. Yay, love that. Okay, fresh pea salad. I don't really need salad recipes, personally. I'll just make a salad. Ooh, creamy tomato bisque. I especially love Ina Garten's soup recipes because they're so simple, easy to follow. You don't need a whole bunch of ingredients, although this one asks for saffron threads, which you may or may not have in the house. Cheddar and chutney grilled cheese. And I'm not embarrassed to serve grilled cheese at parties. Like, it's not a grown-up food or elegant, but I serve it anyway and everyone eats it. Baked raclette. Green salad vinaigrette. Okay, let's get out of the lunch chapter. Let's move on to dinner, because we have 3 more cookbooks to explore. Here she is. Is that the picture from the cover? Very close. Just about. Okay. She writes about staying engaged. How to talk to people at parties. Okay. Ultimate beef stew. This is definitely a comfort food cookbook. Skillet roasted chicken and potatoes. I guess I don't need these glasses because the fonts are so big. Crispy chicken with lemon orzo. I love lemon orzo. Lemon orzo with feta. Mmm. Yum. Smashed hamburgers with caramelized onions. Anna, hello! Anna has all of her cookbooks and they are great. She has a grits with blue cheese recipe that's become a staple in Anna's house. Anna had the opportunity to meet her several years ago. Ooh, lucky! Anna has also taught cooking classes at Williams-Sonoma using one of her cookbooks. Nice, nice. Steak fajitas. I always love it when Anna jumps on and chats with us via Facebook. Baked cod with garlic and herb Ritz crumbs. Shellfish and chorizo stew. Brussels sprouts pizza carbonara. That's a way to make pizza guilt-free, right? Oh my gosh. Shrimp and linguine fra diavolo, excuse me. Basically, devil's food. Fresh crab and pea risotto. Baked rigatoni with lamb ragu. I would substitute in my fake meat from Beyond Beef or whatever instead of lamb if I was going to make this. Look at all that cheese. I ate lunch right before. I ate late today before I did this cookbook show because I knew I'd be looking at these pictures and going, my stomach would be grumbling and you'd have to hear them on the video. Not fun. Spring green spaghetti carbonara. Interesting. Truffled mac and cheese. That is a lot of truffle. That's mushrooms. That can't be truffles. That would be super expensive if it was that many. Wow. Spaghetti squash arrabbiata. That is beautiful. Serving it right in the squash. Arrabbiata sauce. Definitely want to know how to do that. Now we're in the vegetables and sides chapter. As a vegetarian, this is always my favorite chapter. Vegetables revisited. Roasted broccolini and cheddar. I just buy broccoli. I don't usually get broccolini. Fresh zucchini with lemon and mint. Could not be more simple, right? A perfect summer side dish. Roasted cauliflower with lemon and capers. That is usually how I make it. I'm going to check out her recipe because she probably adds something that makes it better than the way I make it. Olive oil. I love how she always refers to good olive oil, not just olive oil. Doesn't want us to have the cheap stuff. Kosher salt, butter, Anchovies. Oh, I would skip that in mine. Minced garlic, lemon, crushed red pepper flakes. That's what's missing from the way I do it, because I'm such a spice wimp. Charred carrots. My boyfriend does not like cooked carrots, so he can eat them raw, but I would eat this. Roasted butternut squash with brown butter and sage. For those of you just joining us, we're looking through Ina Garten's Modern Comfort Food. It is not part of the Barefoot Contessa brand, apparently. Anna Raquel, do you know why that is? Why some of her cookbooks are under just her name, Ina Garten, and some are under Barefoot Contessa? It must be different rights with different publishers or something? Cheddar and scallion creamed corn. That's what I would like to bring to Thanksgiving if I ever go to Thanksgiving at someone else's house, which in the last 2 pandemic years I did not. Those of you just joining us on Amazon Live, we're looking through Modern Comfort Food, which came out in 2020. Roasted shishito peppers with easy hollandaise. I try to enunciate very carefully when I talk about shishito peppers. Note that every recipe in this book has a giant photo and maybe a smaller photo. This is celery root and cauliflower puree. And that is what celery root looks like. It has nothing to do with green stalks of celery. I like to put celery root in a gratin. I learned how to do that in a cooking class. Provençal zucchini gratin. That looks cheeserific. Let's get on to the next chapter. But I want to show you Emily's English roasted potatoes. What makes them English? Vegetable oil, flour, parsley, Yukon Gold, and kosher salt. Could be about the method. Fresh corn polenta. I don't need to make my own polenta. I think I'll buy it. Pureed potatoes with lemon. Interesting. I wonder why they say pureed instead of mashed. Well, I guess they put it in the... Fine, they put it in a processor. Roasted sweet potatoes with chipotle orange butter. If you like sweet potatoes, which I do not, that could be pretty good. Now we're in the dessert chapter, everybody's favorite, right? Anna Raquel says, yes, there was one of these cookbooks that was recently reprinted and has a different binding. Okay, dessert. Ooh. I am one of the few women in the world that actually doesn't care for chocolate. I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite. I would rather have a peach almond tart. And I'm going to have to mute myself because UPS is here. Hang on. English lemon posset. You might as well enjoy hearing my dogs bark. They're very fierce. Milk chocolate Oreo ice cream. And me screaming at them does not help shut them up. So, bittersweet chocolate cake. They rang the doorbell. That's going to make them go crazier. Applesauce cake with bourbon raisins. So my UPS lady has taken to leaving them biscuits, and that just makes them bark more because now they're saying, I want my treat. Salted pistachio meringues. Banana rum trifle. Giant crinkled chocolate chip cookies. Those look like those smashed ones where you drop your coffee chocolate chip ice cream sandwiches. Ooh, this is beautiful. Tuscan baked apples. Ooh. I think that's enough excitement for one cookbook. That was Modern Comfort Food. We're going to move on to the next one, which is Barefoot Contessa at Home. I believe I'm clicking on the right one. Am I? Yes, okay. Barefoot Contessa at Home. Let's check this one out. But in all the excitement, I dropped my glasses. Good thing I have another pair. Okay. Everyday recipes you'll make over and over again. Step inside Ina Garten's home and enjoy the food she makes for friends and family. Her own personal recipe file of year in, year out favorites. Yes, sounds good to me. This came out back in 2014. Ah, Hydrangeas. And the photographs are by Quentin Bacon, and the publisher is Clarkson Potter. Ooh, I actually have a table set up in my backyard right now, but it doesn't look that nice, and it's getting rained on, and it has leaves all over it. She starts off with another thanks. Table of contents. Hope you can hear them over my barking dogs. Soup and sandwich, salads, dinner, vegetables, dessert, breakfast, if you're visiting the Hamptons. And some menus at the back. Intro. Hang on, I am going to yell at the dogs now. Okay. Something smells really, really good, my husband Jeffrey exclaims every Friday night when he walks in the door. Well, my boyfriend doesn't get to say that because I don't cook when he walks in the door. All right, we're going to have to pause that. All right, my dogs are still alive, but I think I calmed them down. We were looking through Barefoot Contessa at home before the barking craziness happened. Hi, guys. All right, we're going to start off with soups and sandwiches. Ooh, fresh whiskey sours. I could use one of them after the stress of all this barking. Okay. Making a grocery list. I know how to do that. I don't need any tips on that. Okay. California BLTs. Summer Borscht. We're reading a lot about Borscht in the Cook for Ukraine hashtag on Instagram and Twitter. Mexican chicken soup. Chicken salad sandwiches. Smoked salmon and egg salad tartines. But I wish there was a bigger picture, but I shouldn't be greedy. Fresh pea soup. Yum. Great for spring. Tomato mozzarella and pesto panini. I have my panini maker in the garage. I have to plan ahead to get it out, and I should get it out this week. That would be great for this weekend. Shrimp bisque. Honey white bread. Salad chapter, I'm going to skip through really quickly because I just don't feel like I usually need a salad recipe, but that is a beautiful photo of heirloom tomatoes with blue cheese dressing. Chicken salad Veronique. Okay. Pesto pea salad, yeah. Blue cheese coleslaw, yeah. Okay, here we go. Now we're in the dinner chapter. For those of you just joining us, we're looking through Barefoot Contessa at home, hopefully with no more dog barking. Blue cheese burgers. Cornish hens with cornbread stuffing. Not something I would attempt, but my boyfriend would love it if I did. Chicken piccata. I usually just pick up a chicken piccata from Whole Foods and then I make the sides and all the rest of the meal. I'm just not confident cooking it. Lamb kebabs with couscous. Loin of pork with fennel. Chicken with goat cheese and basil. Lemon fusilli with arugula, tiny picture. Summer garden pasta, tiny picture. And then a giant picture of seared tuna with mango chutney. My boyfriend loves mango. Easy lobster paella. I don't usually think of easy and paella at the same sentence. Vegetables, always my favorite chapter. Garlic and herb tomatoes. Green spring vegetables. Creamy rosemary polenta parmesan roasted cauliflower. No pictures. Stewed lentils and tomatoes. I also tried to make lentils today. I was going to make that instead of split pea soup. Went to my cupboard. No lentils. Where are they? We must have eaten them. Now I have to go to the store. Broccoli rabe with garlic. Or is it broccoli rabe? Help! Anna, how do I say that? Maple baked beans. Herb roasted onions. Ooh. I wonder if that would give me a stomachache. We are now in the dessert chapter. Frozen berries with hot white chocolate. Betty's chocolate cake. Chocolate frosting from scratch. Ooh. Another cake. Pumpkin mousse parfait. I can kind of tell by looking at this that it is a 2014 cookbook. The photography style is just a little different from now, years later. Nearly 10 years later. Chocolate cupcakes and peanut butter icing. Oh, did I just say an amazing pie? Summer fruit crostata. Jumping ahead. The breakfast chapter is at the back. Tri-berry muffins, cranberry orange scones. I bet the house smells so good when you're cooking that. Chunky banana bran muffins. Omelette for two. Maple roasted bacon. Sunday morning oatmeal. All right, that was Barefoot Contessa at Home by Ina Garten. We have 2 more to look through. Hopefully no crazy dog barking incidents this time. Let's look through Cook Like a Pro. Ina Garten, not Barefoot Contessa. Okay, what does this one say? Recipes and tips for home cooks. It is a Barefoot Contessa cookbook, it says at the bottom. All right, I'm looking forward to this one. Came out in 2018. Let's see what it says on the jacket flap. America's most trusted and beloved cookbook author has taught millions of people how to cook. In Cook Like a Pro, she offers a new collection of stunningly flavorful recipes, each accompanied by an aha moment that will make your food taste better, your technique more efficient, and give you more confidence in the kitchen. Maybe this is the one I should start with. Hey, Seahawks, thank you for following. Seahawks1514 says, my wife loves her cookbooks. Yes, and I didn't realize she had 12 of them. Wow. I would love it if she would do a holiday cookbook, whether it was Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever. I don't know her religious preferences. I'd love to have holiday, like a Thanksgiving cookbook. That would be so neat. I just want more. I'm greedy. This is Cook Like a Pro, recipes and tips for home cooks. Her same food photographer, Quentin Bacon. Her same publisher, Clarkson Potter. Oh, who is this? For Barbara Libath, who's been my partner in crime for the past 20 years, you'll never know how grateful I am. That's nice. Okay, table of contents for this book. She starts off with cocktails again. Soups and salads, dinner, vegetables and sides, dessert, and then breakfast. I wonder why breakfast is always an afterthought. That's interesting. Here's her thank you chapter. She always starts off thanking someone. I like that. Taste like a pro. Season like a pro. Plate like a pro. Woo! Okay. Ooh, beautiful kitchen. I wish my kitchen looked like that. Woo! That'd be nice. All right. Starting off with cocktails. How to arrange a bar like a pro. Autumn sangria. I'm thinking of making some spring sangria. Bay scallop ceviche. Classic daiquiris updated. Warm dates with blue cheese and prosciutto. That's a great cocktail hour snack. Roasted shrimp cocktail. Louis. It must be Louis. Okay, moving on. Sauteed shishito peppers. Smoky eggplant dip. Nice Mediterranean touch. Now we're in the soup and salad chapter. I love her soups because they're very simple, just a few ingredients, easy to make. Measure like a pro. So this is a great beginner cookbook, like for newlyweds or your kids just got off to college or just got in their first place. Your adult kid, I mean. Charlie Bird's farro salad. Farro tabbouleh with feta, so this is healthy. Israeli vegetable salad, beautiful. Looks like it's on top of a bunch of hummus. Ooh. Pork posole. Roasted beet, butternut squash, and apple salad. Tomato and eggplant soup. Heirloom tomatoes with herb ricotta. Tuscan tomato and bread salad. Filet of beef carpaccio. Baked pasta with tomatoes and eggplant. Ooh, yum. Garlic toast. Well, we don't need a recipe. We know how to make that. But chicken thighs with creamy mustard sauce. Filet of beef with mushrooms and blue cheese. Flounder Milanese. Now, what makes it Milanese? Lemon vinaigrette, arugula, breadcrumbs, sole fillets, Italian Parmesan cheese, and capers. Okay. Lemon vinaigrette, buttermilk herb mayo, fried chicken sandwiches. My boyfriend's favorite lunch. Oh, lots of instructions on this one. 1770 house lamb and chickpea curry. Panko crusted rack of lamb. Anything you guys would make out of this cookbook first if you owned it? Pork souvlaki with radish tzatziki. red wine braised short ribs, shells with broccoli rabe and pancetta, nice healthy dinner, shrimp and grits. All right, who was talking about the shrimp and grits recipe? Oh, you were talking about grits with blue cheese. This one does not use blue cheese, but it could. Spiced lamb stuffed eggplants, warm lobster rolls. Of course, she's from the East Coast. Those of you just joining us on Amazon Live, we're looking through Ina Garten, Cook Like a Pro. We are moving to a new chapter if I don't drop the cookbook on the ground. Woo! And I can't because it's a library book. I have to be respectful. Vegetables and sides. Now, her other cookbooks, this page was green for vegetables. This time it's orange. Celery root and chickpea puree. It's really hard to photograph beige, light-colored food and not make it look gross, but that looks good. Chipotle Parmesan sweet corn. Oh, yum. Another good Thanksgiving side dish. Here's the creamy blue cheese grits. I've got to try that. My boyfriend and I eat grits every other day for breakfast. We alternate it with oatmeal. Haricots verts with hazelnuts and dill. And you can get a nice bag of haricots verts at Trader Joe's usually. Orange roasted rainbow carrots. Perfect basmati rice. I use a rice cooker. Potato galette. Yum. That would be great for breakfast, actually. Roasted broccoli with panko gremolata. Let's move to the next chapter. Dessert. Yay! What do we have here? Bake like a pro. Lots of tips. Campari and orange granita. Yum. Chocolate chevron cake. Chocolate pecan meringue tort. Fresh berries and sweet ricotta. Just a simple dessert. That would be great to serve in the summertime. Fresh fig and ricotta cake. Look how beautiful that is. Oh. Fresh peach gremolata. Ooh, what's this? It doesn't say. Raspberry baked Alaska. That's complicated. Wow. Red berry shortcakes. Let's jump to the end of the book, which is going to be breakfast. Prep like a pro. Oh, it's basic tips. Belgian waffles and smoked salmon. Lemon ricotta pancakes with figs. Ooh, that sounds really good. Shakshuka with feta. I love shakshuka. So that was Ina Garten's Cook Like a Pro. If you have any questions about this book while I'm still holding it nearby, let me know. We have one more cookbook from Ina Garten, the Barefoot Contessa, to look through today. Cooking for Jeffrey. Here it is. What year did this come out? Let's find out. 2016. It says, Ina's most personal cookbook yet, Cooking for Jeffrey, is filled with the recipes Jeffrey and their friends request most often, as well as charming stories from Ina and Jeffrey's many years together. There are traditional dishes that she's updated, such as brisket with onions and leeks, and a new chapter devoted to bread and cheese. Okay. Cooking for Jeffrey. Oh, their wedding photo. That's so cute. Photographs by Quentin Bacon, and Clarkson Potter is the publisher, and she dedicated this for Jeffrey, who makes everything possible. Aw. Okay. Table of contents. Intro and her regular thank you. Starts off with cocktails, as always. Soup, salads, and lunch. Dinner, vegetables and sides, bread and cheese, and dessert. And she ends with Jeffrey's all-time favorite dinners. She says, writing a cookbook is like creating a great ballet. It's a collaboration between choreographers and dancers, and that's actually the pleasure of it, creating something together that you all love doing. I work with so many people whom I love and admire. Nice. That's kind of her. Here's the intro, and this says, Camping Trip Rome 1971. Now, I'm curious to see if these are recipes for 2 people. That would be really nice, because I'm cooking dinner for my boyfriend tonight. She writes about how she met Jeffrey, and they got off to a very rocky start, apparently. An Aperol Spritzer. It makes 6 drinks. Okay. 3 for each of them? I don't know. Perfect potato pancakes. Makes 24 to 30 pancakes. Okay, this is not a cooking for 2 cookbook, unless you want a lot of leftovers. Fair enough. Limoncello Vodka Collins. That looks amazing. Smoked salmon pizzas, but I wish the pictures were bigger. Fried oysters with lemon saffron aioli. A French 75 is what I've been ordering lately when I go to bars because I'm trying to learn to like gin, and that makes it palatable. Still won't be my first choice. This is dark rum Southsides. I've never heard of that drink. Those of you just joining us on Amazon Live, we're looking through Cooking for Jeffrey by Ina Garten. Parmesan and chipotle popcorn. We're in the cocktails and snacks section. Herbed fromage blanc. I can't wait to grow herbs in my garden again. It's almost spring here in Seattle. Here's the soup salad and lunch chapter. Maple roasted carrot salad. Gorgeous. I'm glad they spent a whole page on that one. Kale salad, not my favorite. The texture of the kale is kind of hard to chew. Camembert and prosciutto tartines. Arugula with prosciutto and burrata. Butternut squash and ricotta bruschettas. That's a tongue twister. Butternut squash and ricotta bruschettas. Okay, I did it. Whew. Asparagus and fennel soup. I would skip the fennel because it's too licoricey. Homemade chicken stock. She seems to have a recipe for that in almost all of her cookbooks. Spicy sweet potato empanadas. Those would be fun to make. Zucchini and leek frittata. Nice. Fiesta corn and avocado salad. Lamb stew with spring vegetables. We're now in the dinner chapter. I skipped ahead. Roasted vegetable paella. Nice. I might have to try that. Filet mignon, with mustard and mushrooms. Moroccan grilled lamb chops. Orecchietti with farm stand pasta sauce. Ooh, fun. Crusty baked shells and cauliflower. I wish the pictures were bigger. Oh, sorry, my camera had trouble focusing on that one. Vegetables and sides chapter, my favorite. Parmesan roasted zucchini boats. Well, she didn't call them boats, but I do. Roasted vine tomatoes. She does a lot of vegetable roasting. Root vegetable gratin. I'm curious if there's celery root in this recipe as well. Fennel, potatoes, celery root. Yep. Creamy Parmesan polenta. Tuscan roasted potatoes and lemon. Oh, yes. Yum. Fresh corn pancakes, but not the breakfast kind. Chipotle smashed sweet potatoes. Kind of similar to the recipes in her other book. Roasted broccolini. Bread and cheese chapter, new to this book. Spiced pecans. Challah with saffron. Make sure you have saffron in the house for her recipes. Roasted plum chutney. I have a little bit of saffron because Trader Joe's makes it affordable. Herbed goat cheese. I think I would just buy mine herbed, but okay. Warm vacherin. Dessert chapter. Shall we take a peek really quick? Ooh. Apple pie bars. There's Jeffrey, who she's cooking for. Vanilla rum panna cotta. Pumpkin flan. Vanilla cream cheese pound cake. Oh, that must smell so good when it's baking. Sparkling grapefruit granita. She likes a lot of these frozen little desserts up in cocktail cups, doesn't she? Coffee meringue buttercream and frozen hot chocolate. We're at the end of Cooking for Jeffrey. Thank you so much for watching with us today. If you have any questions, you know where to find us. Just look for Cookbook Divas. And our future videos coming up this week and weekend involve cookbooks, gourmet food. On Monday, we're going to do Menu Plan Monday for the first time. And pretty soon, I'm not sure when, we're going to do spring cleaning tips here on Amazon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great evening. I have to end here. I have to end on Amazon first. Then I can end on StreamYard. Bye.